everybody, Busy Gamer Dad back again. I'm going to be showing you another gameplay, a let's play of Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered. Last we left off, I think we're going to see Josef to get his Snowcraft and have him join us for the, I believe it's the Snow Cavern is what the title of the place is. I love Josef, but here no, I just wouldn't get it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we're Snow Cavern someplace. We're going for the Goddess Bell. That's what we're going for. We're going for the Goddess Bell, which will allow us to progress the story. It looks like you managed to save my daughter. Thank you. That cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nellie to get to me. Forgive me if there's anything I can do to help. Well, we can ask you about the Sunfire. Nope, you don't know about that. You know about the Goddess Bell. The only way to reach the Snow Cavern is on my Snowcraft. I kept the Snowcraft hidden in the mine. It's the blue crystal. Oh, that's what the blue crystal was on the first floor. Okay, that marks the spot. I thought that was mithril. I was wrong. Looks like the stone on the right. Yep. Snowcraft is inside. I'm sorry I couldn't help you find the mithril, so I'll make up for it by pitching in now. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Oh, good. Josef. Yay. Thanks, Josef. Come join us. Yep. Yep, okay, and then we're gonna go talk with your daughter. Come back soon, Daddy. Aw, Nellie, you're a darling. I love it when my kids say goodbye to me. And then say hi to me too. They're still young enough to not be like, and just make teenager groans and grunts. What's up? What's for dinner? No, they're a little bit better off than that for now. Thank you so much. We owe our freedom to you. Do you guys have mithril weapons? I don't think you would, but one would never know. Yep. Yeah, not really. Here, they have battle axes, though. Are battle axes better? Question mark? Let me see here. Equipment, guy. The axes. Let's see. I mean... Oh, it's better than that one? Okay. And then it's better than the longsword. That's why it's giving me the better indication. Okay, mystery solved. So it is better, but it's not what we're gonna pick up right now. Josef, do you need weapons? Do you need armor? That's a good question, my dude. You are a monk. That is what you are right there. I don't have anything for you. Well, right there, I suppose. And then gloves? Yeah, sure. Your evasion goes down to 0%. Alright, well, fair enough. And then, yeah, I'm gonna move you into the back row, because I don't want you taking any of the hits. And then, yeah, none of that is, his character, sprite looks very much like Yang from, the Final Fantasy, my brain, 5, for the Super Nintendo. I believe it's 5, Yang. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's get this party started. Let's get going where we need to go. Yeah, let's stay at the inn before we go. Is that going to be worth it for us? 185. Sure. Let's just do it. Let's just stay at the inn and get that get ourselves in a good position to roll out. So yeah, this is a little bit of a late night recording. My kids are getting taken care of, getting baths, and they're getting put down for sleep, which is great. I helped put my daughter to bed, so got the life tome. Yep, that's what we need, because we don't have that. Sap. We have the warp tome. Yeah, we'll definitely pick up the life tome. And we will have to put that on, probably on Maria. 1, 2, she's at the halfway point right now for only learning 16 spells. I mean, we could give it to Guy. Or Furion. Let's give it to Furion. Let's give it to Furion. And then, you know, this is actually hurting me internally. There, that's better. Sorry, people were probably going bonkers with how crazy I keep the inventory. I like keeping it somewhat disorganized because I just pick up items and I don't ever really use them. All right, so we're off to the to get the Snowcraft. We gotta go get the Snowcraft. Okay. Sasquatches, Sasquatchies, Sasquatchies. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna have Guy beat the heck out of Josef, and then we'll use the life tome on him over and over again. Sorry, Josef, you're gonna have a bit of an initiation, unfortunately, coming into this party. He's probably all just like, I just wanted to help. Yep. That's all good. All jiggy. No. All right. Off we go this way. So I got back into reading a couple of books recently. I'm reading from R.A. Salvatore the Drizzt Do'Urden series again, and some of the books I actually haven't read before. I'm up to The Pirate King, which is the middle book in their 3-part trilogy from I think about 3 years ago, and it was it's good actually. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying getting back into it and rereading it. Let's see, does this work? We do get something from that. Great, awesome. But I should be doing that in combat because that means that we're getting the stat bonuses for our magic as well. Because when you do that outside of combat in this game, it doesn't seem to translate. Yep, there we are. Good. Magic, and we have you there and there. Little cherub comes down. I always thought that was weird. Little cherub coming down. But that was just me being weird, I suppose. So, yep. Gonna get the Snowcraft. I have never gone snowmobiling. If you have ever gone snowmobiling, let me know in the comments what you think of it. I'm a snowboarder. I used to do snowboard instructions at our local resort. It was quite rewarding. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. And I highly recommend any winter sports to someone who lives in those conditions, just to give yourself something to look forward to other than the doldrums of winter. Oh, the snow is on the ground. Can't do anything for 3 months, 6 months, depending on where you live. Sometimes even longer. Oh, no, you need to cast life. So I highly recommend anybody to find a sport any time of year, any time of season to look forward to. Somebody with snowmobiling, somebody with skiing, snowboarding, ice skating, and hockey, both street and ice. Yeah. It's a good time. It really is a good time. It makes it worth it to also get out and stay active. Let's see here. Do I want to do this? I'm going to go this way, and then I'm just going to have Guy punch. There. Nice. Yeah, for a lot of this game, unfortunately, you are kind of left with this overwhelming sense that you're always going to be 3-man fighting things until like the last few chapters of the game. Simply because your ally that you get is rather expendable up until then. And that's just the nature of it. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. Let's get it over here. There, everywhere. Just keep on fighting. Yay! Nice. Good stuff. Oh wow, that actually did damage. Good to know that the bows are deadly. But, oh yeah, circling back to the R.A. Salvatore book, I'm in the portion of the book now where Drizzt and Regis just returned to Icewind Dale to visit their old friend. I'm not going to spoil it. If you haven't read it, I'm not going to ruin it, but they're in Icewind Dale to visit someone, and I don't know what's going to happen. I always enjoyed that story arc, and it's something that was very I don't know, emotionally investing for me to read the story that he was the character was going through. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how the outcome goes. And I'll probably let you guys know throughout my playthrough here how I enjoy it. Excuse me. Aha, you cannot run away. Let's see, do I have enough to get another life spell off? Let's see if we go fast enough. Nope, you don't. That's okay. I'm going here. And then we're in the Summit Falls. There. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, but we're on the we'll say outro of winter. We're not fully done with it. I'm fairly certain. So I said to the right. What do I gotta do here? Let's see. I have to put him in the front of my party as the active leader. I thought this was where it was. Yeah, this is where it is. Am I just being silly? Hang on. We'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. I'm probably just not hitting the right spot on the wall. I can almost guarantee that's what it is. Maria's life went up. That's great. Oh, yep, right here. Okay, I wasn't on the right spot on the wall. Yeah. Josef turns a small rock jutting out of the wall, and a passage appears. The Snowcraft is in here. Really? He punched the wall. That's what it was. Because he's a monk, he punched that wall, and it just disintegrated. The short of it, don't mess with Nellie, Joseph's daughter. Snowcraft achieved. Yay! Awesome. So this is unique to this game. I'm not certain if any of the other Final Fantasies really incorporated this vehicle, a mode of transportation. You know, and this was well before the Chocobos existed or made their debut. So yeah, it was always a cool thing. They're trying things in this game that you're just like, wow, that's interesting, that's new. And to think of it in the sense of like, wow, this was in the 80s, 1980s was when this game like debuted and released for the NES. You know, you think about the writing and the in-depth character development that they chose to go through for these characters, and the fact that you have 3 characters for the majority of the game, but you get a 4th alternating cast member is pretty exciting. It changes the dynamic quite a bit. You know, it's not perfect by any means, but the level of we'll say willingness to change the game methodology from game to game has always been something that's really made the Final Fantasy series what it is today. And some, yeah, have been misses. Some characteristics in the games have not worked out, and others have, and that's understandable. That's, you know, how it goes when you have well, new content every time, pushing the envelope, new technology that you're exploring, and then new social norms that you're working with as well, that you have to navigate and work through. It's not going to be perfect every time, and that's just the way life is. And that's one of the things that I think people have come to expect from Final Fantasy, is that it's not perfect, but it's as close and willing to change and grow with the gamer as any game can be and should be. You know, for a series that's as long running as this, I love seeing how many entries are in here and how much they've changed. You know, you have your Dragon Quest, you have your Final Fantasies, you got your Tales series, and you know, there's a number of other JRPGs out there that, like Breath of Fire, that all had separate formulas, different, and tried different things and different ways of developing characters as well. No, I don't need to cast it on more than there. So, yeah, so you know, I'm just rambling, but I enjoy the way the game develops, and not just interim or not just in each game, but interim between the games, where the game culture changes, and you see that in the next release of the game. Life leveled up, that's awesome. I want to try and get it to level 2. To the point where it's healing, because we're at like almost 500 hit points a person, which is pretty nutty to me. I think we're over leveled. And like I said before, when I start getting to the point where, you know, their attacks are doing 0 or, you know, less than, we'll say, critical values and making me wince, then I know I'm at that level where I'm like, oh, I should have left. And, you know, it's not by any means less challenging as you fight those bosses, but the trash mobs, for lack of a better term, the in-betweens are, you know, less exciting, and they're certainly less interesting in a lot of ways, because all you're doing is just, they're a cash grab, and you're trying to get money from them, just so you can level up your character's spells, because in this game, magic is still the big limiting factor for your gameplay. You know, what you can do with it, how much you have to spend on it. And the fact that you're also limited to only 16 slots of magic on a given character makes you really think on what you want to put in the effort to having people learn. And you don't want to have too much overlap because of that limitation. You might get poisoned here. That's why it's almost important and required for you to have Guy learn magic, even though he's not the most apt or adept at doing so. So just something to take forward in your gameplay, if you choose. Alright, and then I think I'm going to stop wasting time doing the cures, or doing the lives after we get a little bit more into it. Alright. So now we got to go up north, and you'll see that across the top of the map here. Oop, I was looking at the top of the map, not looking where I was going. Where you'll see the plains, the snow plains that we got across with the path, with the Snowcraft. So I could stop back at the town, but I'm not gonna. Preemptive strength, that's great. Yep, nice, good stuff. Okay. Wow, this is going to be like a 20-minute video of me just running to this place. I hope it's not going to be so boring. Blech. Blech. But this is the stuff that you got to do when you're saving the world. I'm going to have you do cure, and then you're going to get up? No, you're not. Okay, that's fine. We'll get the cure off soon. Guy, Josef. Yeah, we've been beating up on him enough. His HP should go up quite a bit. Soldier. Just do cure on everybody. Just beat him up again. Okay, fair enough. See, even Josef, right out of the gate, he can kill anything in one go around. So, something to keep in mind with your playthroughs. You know, you're not really gated as much as you might think. Wow, that's a lot of bees. Many bees. Yeah, queen bees, rather. And hornets. 7. Oh, hornets don't give honey. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, let's do... Nope. You do... Fire 2. And then just fight. Yep, that's secure. That's great. That's good stuff. I guess I might need to do a focus cure on Josef. And, yeah. This should kill him close to... Yeah, okay, great. Good stuff. Oh, dad joke time. Oh, another drive-by airship. Oh, man. So, what do you call something that is black and white and red all over? A newspaper. You may remember that from your childhood. You may not. That's fine. I remember it from like Bazooka Joe bubblegum. I got that like more often than not. And those little quips and jokes and Bazooka Joe comic strips were in there. And that was one of the dad jokes, or one of the jokes that was in there. I told my kids that because I just happened to randomly think about it when they were doing an arts and crafts activity where we had newspaper down. And I said, what's white and black and red all over? Because my son, maybe it was my daughter, one of my kids, spilled red paint, and it made me remember the joke just randomly. And I told them what it was, and they said, "What's a newspaper?" And I said, "It's the mat." And she's like, "Oh, these? The like these are red all over?" And I'm like, "Red." And I had to explain the joke. So, you know, it's a good dad joke when you've got to explain it. So I think for this video, we're going to get ourselves into the ice cave, get a little bit part way into it. But yeah, so there's our dad joke for the episode. You know, don't begrudge me it. It's supposed to be funny. And I say supposed to be. Icicles. I've never been attacked by an icicle. I've had one drop on my head from gravity, and that hurt like heck. We had bad gutters at the house when I was growing up, and the ice would accumulate on the edge, and we would like throw snowballs at it with my parents' permission. Yes, exactly. To break up the ice and have it fall down. And we had, you know, being the smart kids that we were, we threw the snowball straight up from underneath, as opposed to hitting it on the front side of the house where there's more surface area to hit. So we thought it was a great idea to throw snow up at the snowball, or snow icicles, and then it became a wonderful game of chicken when you would throw the snow up and then run out of the way as quick as you could to not get impaled by the falling icicle. And it made it equally hard and challenging because the ice was dripping and it made ice on the bottom, so you had to do a comedic slip in place mechanic and run your little heart out to not get impaled on ice. And I remember catching one in the head. Thankfully it had fallen sideways, but oh man, I had a pretty big goose egg. And we were right back at it doing it again the next day. I don't begrudge me my learning curve. I'm so smart. That's why I am an engineer, right? I got paid the big bucks. That's a lie. Yeah, so yeah, that was part a little snow tale from my childhood. Let me know if you think that's smart, if you've done anything equally as intelligent as that. Lots of snowmen up here. I've never been attacked by a snowman. Just the icicles. Oh man, that sparked a core memory. That's funny. Well, I like doing these recordings for that. It brings up past memories that I just have been laying dormant. Alright, there's our snowcraft. Parked it outside. Snow cave. Can't save inside. Can we save outside? We can save outside, so I'm going to save outside just so we don't have to worry about fighting any more icicles and getting head contusions. Alright, off we go. Alright. Ghouls. Oh, okay, so this is just like Basque with the ghouls and the tunnels. Okay, and the zombies. Zomboids. Oh, here's another dad joke. You get a twofer. What is a bumblebee's favorite costume? Zombies. Another way you can say that is, what do you call an undead bee? A zombie. There you go. So there's two ways of saying it. The first way is more kid-friendly, and I think they get it a little easier. That's a giant crack in the wall. Dead head. That's like a head shop? I don't know what to say about that. Well, they are finished. Finito. Cool. Awesome. Very easily dispatched. Yeah, so the trash mobs or the grind mobs are just that. But look at that wall. There's something. Is there something? No. Okay. That's sparkly though. Okay. Oh no, that's just the background. Okay. Sorry. Ignore me. I'm sorry. Preemptive strike. Well, let's do it. Let's do fire on them. A shadow. I have a feeling that's gonna hurt if we let it have more than one. Oh, it didn't die in one hit. So we know it's tough. Let's see if it's tough enough to withstand fire. 3. Nope, it is not. The deadheads and the zombie or ghoul. Wow, 2-round fight. That's rare. Noted. Have to focus fire on those shadows a little bit more. 150 gold though. They're worth quite a bit. Okay. All right. So let's get some. Another. So if we do focus fire on just the shadow. Maybe it's just Josef? Yeah, it was just Joseph not being able to do a lot of damage to him. Yeah, okay, and then, alright, so it's all in the order of operations. Strength for Guy. Okay, good stuff. What do we have in the chest? 300 gold. Always welcoming more money. What do we got here? Okay. Doing pretty okay on time. Just working our way through here, fighting the ghouls. Nice. Furion's sword mechanic hasn't gone up. I wonder if I should change. Has he used axes? He has used axes. He's used spears, bows, shields, daggers, unarmed. I think I'm going to. If I remove that and just have him fight unarmed for a little while, I wonder if that's going to help his stats at all. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. We'll see. I'm willing to take we'll say the strategic hit while we get him some experience unarmed combat-wise. More money, more money. Awesome, awesome. A grenade and a balloon. I think I should also take off his shield too. Yeah, I think I remember reading somewhere, and I don't know if it carried through for the Pixel Remaster, but if you keep the shield on, they do like half damage because their one hand is blocked, which makes sense because their hand is tied. Okay, so there's a door. There is nothing there. Okay, great, awesome. There's just a door there. And let's you two just fight that guy. Oh, okay, so they have about 45 health. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Alright, we're probably gonna get through the next floor, and then I'm gonna call this video there. Just because I don't want to make this too long and, you know, save us some plot and dialogue, as it were. You know, for the next video, because I don't know what to expect. I don't know the cadence of this game. I'm not well versed in it. Oh wow, super! Destruct 90 damage. Okay. Do we get money for that still? We do. We still get some cash for that. Okay. Let's go in the room. Yeah, we'll have this video be a little bit long. And if I need to make the other one a little bit long to get to a good stopping point, then, you know, please don't begrudge me that. But I'm looking for about 30 to 35 minutes with you guys. If you're willing to sit for that. And just have me on the background is good enough for me. I'm, you know, been told I have a very therapeutic voice, very relaxing voice when I read the texts and stuff like that. I've been asked if I would consider just doing auditory stuff for like reading a book or something, and I don't know anything about the logistics or the copyright laws for that, so I don't want to get in trouble for doing that, and I don't mind doing that. So if you know anything about that and you're in agreement with that group and you think that I could train my voice to be better for auditory audiences, because my mom always said I had a face for radio, then, you know, let me know and steer me to some documents, steer me to some reading on it, to some resources, and I'll be glad to do the research and maybe make 1 or 2 uploads for that and see how they do. You know, just experiment with it. I'm not so good with voices. I know there's some people out there super talented with their voices and can change their pitch, tone, and all sorts of things very fluidly and very dynamically for reading any type of book, you know, and I'm in awe at that skill. But that is not me at this point in my life. Ooh, dual heads. You look quite problematic. We'll see how problematic you are. Yeah, didn't go down in one hit. Okay. Alright. So they are quite chonky. think we'll get that cure off. Nope, we will. Awesome. Okay, great. Nice. Axe is only doing 3. Joseph's hand-to-hand. And we got a free battle axe. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Arctic wind, Antarctic wind. What is that? Summons a nice storm. Okay, great. Good to know. All right. So let's go up here, going down and around. Icicles. So I think also we're at a point in the game where the monsters are going to start just using more and more magic on us too. That was a definitive point inside the Final Fantasy 1 gameplay, was when the enemies started using breath weapons and various other things. Dragons actually starting to use Scorch and breathe fire and stuff, or the Hellhounds or Heckhounds doing Scorch or something like that and affecting the whole party. Yeah. But I think that happens much earlier in Final Fantasy 2. Alright. So from a quality of life stance, I'm going to cheat a little bit, and please indulge me in the allowance of that, simply because busy gamer dad, gotta play when I can find the time, especially doing these recordings. Let me see, there are stairs there and there's stairs here. What is up here? I feel like this might be progress. Nope, this is just rewards. Okay, great. We'll get these rewards, and then I think I'm going to call the video there, because I almost guarantee that these have monsters in the chests. We'll see, though. I should probably have Freon and Joseph not attacking the bomb and attacking the goblin guards, because they have more certainty of killing the goblin guards than they do the others. Okay, so I'm going to give Freon... What does Optimal do? Puts the battle axe on him. Okay, well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of that. I would rather have him have some defense. And then, yeah. Another battle axe. Okay, perfectly fine. I guess maybe we should just give that to Joseph, and that way he can maybe do some other big damage. He says that Joseph one-shots with 124 damage. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to give Joseph the battle axe. Joseph just showed me. He must have heard me. Yeah, 164. He's definitely a monk. Alright, so then what do we have here? What's over here? Zombies and a deadhead. And he seems to go faster than everyone else, too. Which is great. You know, having a high initiative is really good. Lends itself to, you know, good use of items early on in the fight if I need to. Strength. Yep. Strength. Okay, good stuff. Antidote. Perfectly fine. Curatives and restoratives are always welcome as much as caches. Alright, so I need you to do that. I need you to do that. I'll have you fight him, and I'll have you fight him. 3 hits. 87. Kill him. Yeah, so it took a while, but it seems like Joseph is definitely coming into his own as a physical damage dealer in our party, which is great. And I say took a while, it took what, 20 minutes of playing with him to get him the stats that he needed to after we pummeled him so we could get our life spell up. I'm sorry, Joseph. Alright. Monsters. I knew one of them had to have monsters. Grenades! Many grenades! Oh dear. I'm gonna just do this and call it a day. I think this will finish him off, no problem. Yep, there we are. Cool. No worries. And what do we have in the chest? The Mithril Mace. We already have a Mithril Mace. Yeah, we already have a Mithril Mace. Is it better? It's better. Alright. Maria, you're dual-wielding maces. And Guy... Yeah, battle axe. 2 battle axes? No, not 2 battle axes. Mithril sword. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Alright, well, I'm going to call this video here. I'm going to do a quick save, and maybe we'll do another one right after this one. I'm not certain. I got to go see what the status is for putting the kids down for sleep. Busy gamer dad, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. If not, your viewership is just enough for me. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hopefully you like the content. Hopefully you have some good luck out there and have some fun. Catch you in the next one. Bye.